Did you ever know that many important events in Nico Robin's life were foreshadowed several chapters before they actually happened? How about the time she became a viral meme for this attack? Or how about that one time when Oda went crazy and drew her like this? Well, I gathered the 42 most secret, most interesting, and highly enjoyable facts you might not have ever noticed or even knew about Nico Robin. Like, did you ever know about that one time when a fan asked Oda the following question? What if someone with really hairy arms ate Robin's devil fruit? Would they sprout really hairy arms? Well, Oda, in his typical fashion, went on to draw this caveman-looking guy having Robin's devil fruit. Yup. Oda did it again. This was only the first fact of the first level of details we will present about Nico Robin. Each fact from here onwards will be even crazier than the last. And for the last fact, I will reveal a fact that I guarantee to you no one knew about. Let's move on. When it comes to Nico Robin's birthday, did you ever notice that Oda hid a small Easter egg in it? You see, Robin was born on the 6th of February. The number 2 in Japanese refers to Ni, as in Nico, and the number 6 refers to Ro, as in Robin, meaning that the day she was born references her name, Nico Robin. But when it comes to bizarre questions fans asked Oda, well, this one surely deserves a mention. As we know, Nico Robin can create more body parts with her devil fruit ability. Well, as you would expect from some anime fans, they did not take long before they started wondering if this ability has any kind of, limitations. I mean, hear this. Fans asked Oda if Nico Robin can create more breasts with her devil fruit ability. Yeah, I know, asking the important questions here, right? Well, Oda confirmed that she can not only grow breasts, but pretty much any extra body part she wants. And not just one at a time, but actually multiple. So yeah, I think the guy asking this question was more than satisfied with the answer. But speaking of satisfaction, Surfshark VPN is the go-to option for your identity protection. Offering secure and fast protocols, Surfshark VPN ensures powerful encryption of personal data. Whether you want to stay safe on a public Wi-Fi or want to get the best deals when shopping online, Surfshark VPN has your back. But most importantly, the greatest feature for every anime fan, and of course my personal favorite, is that Surfshark VPN offers access to many anime series that might be blocked or censored in various regions across the world. I mean, damn! Imagine watching a censored version of One Piece where Sanji is addicted to lollipops instead of cigarettes. Yeah, who wants that, right? By using Surfshark VPN, you can connect to every website around the world without restrictions. But do you know the best part? Surfshark VPN not only combines excellent services for the most affordable prices, they also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. And by scanning this QR code or by visiting the link in the description down below, you can use my code Akagami to get an additional 3 months of subscription completely free of charge. Download Surfshark VPN today. But back to our video. As you may have figured by now, Robin is indeed among the fan favorites. But even like that, she only got the 12th position during the latest fan poll. If you thought that Robin deserves better, well, don't worry. That's because, according to fan voting, she was crowned as the best waifu in One Piece. Have you ever wondered what was the leading cause behind this selection? Well, there's surely only one right answer. And that reason, as you can see here, is none other than her huge smile. I mean, I don't see any other reason other than that, do you? Yeah, I know. Zoro was robbed the title of the best waifu, even though after the time skip, Nico Robin did have a pretty major, well, not sure how I should call this, so let's just go with glow up. She still does not catch up to Zoro and his chest of 110 centimeters in circumference. That's because Robin falls short by a whole 10 centimeters. Hit that subscribe button if you think that Zoro was robbed of his rightful title as One Piece's best waifu. But since we mentioned her time skip design changing, we should probably mention that her smile wasn't the only thing that underwent change. Well, not only did Oda pull a Michael Jackson with Robin's time skip design change, which, by the way, I do have a small feeling that Zoro was pretty satisfied with the change, if you know what I mean. There was also a small mistake in the whole transition process. You see, during the actual time skip period, Nico Robin looked like this. Oda stated that he did not feel happy with Robin's time skip design, and thus changed it once more before the actual time skip begins. But speaking of body features, did you know that Robin is way taller than most people thought? 1.88 meters tall, or 6'2". Not only that, but she also weighs way less than what she looks. Just 56 kilograms, or 123 pounds. I mean, damn, that can't be healthy, right? When it comes to her joining the Straw Hat crew, did you ever notice this small detail? Not only is she quite older than most people think, 28 years old before time time skip and around 30 years old after time skip, she was also the only Straw Hat that joined the crew by inviting herself. Well, I wouldn't say that she was that older than everyone in order to justify the phrase, she could be everyone's mother, but I guess someone needs to tell this to Oda. That's because Oda did go that way and stated that if the Straw Hats were a family, Nico Robin would indeed be the mother, or, mommy if you prefer. Now, when it comes to these alternate situations, Oda stated that Robin would be Russian in real life, and if she had a real job, that would be a flight attendant, which to be honest, made me wonder, why not, an archaeologist? Truth be told, Oda really likes giving information about these what-if scenarios. For example, this is the official gender bend version of Robin as drawn by Oda. Yeah, from the looks of it, I surely would not want to mess with this guy. But speaking of gender bend, did you know that Robin was originally meant to be a man in Oda's early drafts? Robin was meant to be more of a plant lover rather than a history lover. This trait was later passed on to Usopp instead. Next, check this out. This is the design of Robin for the future as drawn by Oda. At age 40, Robin is seen saying, quote, must be good to be young. And at age 60, she says, quote, will you join me to go investigate something? Not only that, but Oda drew a future where something bad happens. At age 40, Robin says, quote, my books? I threw them all away. While at age 60, she says, that boy, how much would you give me for him? Damn, this version of Robin is absolutely no chill. But Oda is not the only one who draws Nico Robin. That's because, as we can see here, Haruto Umezawa, the mangaka of Hallelujah Boy, drew her in his own art style as part of One Piece's 10th year anniversary. When it comes to her food preferences, it was stated that her favorite food is sandwiches, cake, and coffee, while her least favorite food is gums, as quote-unquote, she cannot swallow it. Not my words, by the way. As you may have figured out by now, Oda was asked about all kinds of questions over the years. One of the questions was to rank the Straw Hats based on their sprint speed. Well, Robin was ranked 8th, faster only than Frankie. When asked about the Straw Hats' favorite place and season, Oda made Robin reply with, I suppose I'd take an autumn on a spring island. Good weather for reading and relaxing. On to the second tier of facts. The details presented now will be even more secret than those in tier 1. One Piece characters became memes for all kinds of reasons, but did you know how this scene made Robin a meme? You see, during her move Gigantisco Mano, she proceeded to step on those fishmen. Well, as you would expect from some One Piece fans, they went on to claim that, quote, they wished they were in the place of those fishmen that got crushed by Robin. Another meme revolving around Robin was created due to her scary or even creepy thoughts that she constantly expresses. But did you ever wonder why Robin assumes the worst? I mean, she said among others, quote, I wonder if the sea will turn red if we all get smashed at once. Quote, what if they've all been torn to pieces by a sea monster? And, quote, it's strange we don't hear their voices. Maybe they were strangled. Well, Oda replied that the reason for that is because Robin is just socially awkward, and hence, when she tries to depict the pictures she has in her head, she always ends up on the creepier side of the description. I doubt you knew about this, right? But how about that small change between the anime and the manga? You see, Nico Robin normally has brown eyes in the manga, while in the anime, she has blue. But in reality, which of the two is the correct one? Well, the canon color is actually the manga version, meaning that Toei Animation has been technically drawing Nico Robin wrong since 2001 when the Alabasta arc first aired. Almost 1,000 episodes, and over 20 years later, Nico Robin still features those crystal blue eyes. The real question is, do you prefer her with blue or brown eyes? Should Toei Animation give her the brown eyes? But you see, Toei Animation did go with the correct version in one occasion, that being the time when the One Piece film Strong World released, where, as you can see, Robin is indeed portrayed with brown eyes. Now, let's present some records that Robin shares. Did you know that Robin holds the record for the highest first bounty among the Straw Hats? 79 million berries. While in second place, we have Sanji's at 77 million berries. In third place, we have Chopper's first bounty at 50 berries. I'm just messing with you. Third place is Jinbei at 76 million berries. Not only that, but she's also the only known character that got such a high bounty at such a young age. Young Lin Lin, for example, had a bounty of 50 million berries. As far as we're concerned, the previous record might get overturned eventually if Oda decides to reveal more overpowered characters with high bounties later on in the series. But a record I find very difficult to be overtaken is the following. Robin was the youngest archaeologist in the history of Ohara at just the age of 8. And since Ohara was wiped out after that, well, I'm not sure if anyone can surpass her on that one. Another record she holds is the fact that she can grow up to 1,000 additional hands with her Devil Fruit ability. Because of this ability, when asked about which character Oda would want to be in real life, he answered Robin. And that's so he can draw manga 20 times faster. But speaking of records, did you know that she's the only Straw Hat member that invited herself on the crew? Every other member was invited by Luffy, with the other exception being Chopper, where Nami first asked him to join. Since we mentioned Chopper, Robin was stated to have a very special relationship with him, as proven by the fact that she always keeps candy with her to feed Chopper. And even more than that, this is evidence from the fact that Robin and Chopper shower together.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
When it comes to hygiene, we know that the Straw Hats have different habits for how often they like to bathe. Nico Robin is among the cleanest members of the crew, as she showers every day. Showering every day naturally means that she would smell pretty good, right? Well, Oda actually confirmed that she smells like flour, which was of course a reference to her devil fruit, the Hana no Mi. Now, if you didn't already know, Robin shares the same Japanese voice actor with Kokot from Dragon Ball Super. On the English dub now, she shares the same voice actor with Shimura Nana from My Hero Academia. But hear this next fact. Before the time skip, Kuma separated the Straw Hats with the use of his devil fruit power. Well, when he sent the Straw Hats each to a separate location, Robin was the second to last to be sent away. But you see, during the return to Sabaody, Robin was also the second to last to return as well. Crazy attention to detail by Oda, right? But not as crazy as this foreshadowing instance. As we all know, Robin was separated from the crew during the events of Water 7 and Eni's Lobby. What if I told you that Oda had already foreshadowed her separation? That's because, as we can see on this manga cover, the word Shibaraku is written right here. Shibaraku means we'll be gone for some time, or I will leave and return later. What makes this even crazier is the fact that both Robin and Usopp are seen in the manga panel, foreshadowing the upcoming separation of both of them from the crew. After the events of Eni's Lobby, we can confidently say that Robin loves and trusts her crewmates more than anything. However, a significant change that occurs after this arc is that she starts calling the Straw Hats by their real names, and not by the nicknames she had given to them. For example, she kept calling Nami Miss Navigator, Zoro Mr. Swordsman, and Luffy Captain. But after Eni's Lobby, she started calling them by their real names. On to the third tier of facts. From here onwards, I can guarantee you will love the facts I've gathered for you. A moment that many One Piece fans love was when Robin did the clutch on Frankie. Yeah, I know. Poor Frankie did not deserve this. I mean, no man deserves this, but oh well, is what it is. You see, a pretty interesting question that arises after that event is whether Robin can feel what her extra limbs touch while using her devil fruit ability. When asked about it, Oda confirmed that Robin does indeed feel everything with the extra parts she grows, meaning that, yeah, Robin did indeed get a pretty good grip of Frankie's, during that one incident in Water 7 arc. When it comes to her powers now, Nico Robin does tend to give her attacks some overly complicated names from time to time, while others like Cienflor and Seisflor are a bit more easy to say. But did you ever wonder what language those attack names come from? Well, a fan asked Oda in his response that Cien means 100, while Seis means 6 in Spanish. Fleur, on the other hand, is French and means flower. Other words that Robin uses, like clutch, are English. Oda went on to say that, as long as it sounds good, then he's happy with it. But when it comes to Oda saving the day with his answers, well, this is probably the best one I heard so far. A fan asked Oda this question: which one is your type, Nami or Robin? Well, do you think you know Oda? If so, try to guess his answer. Yeah, it's neither of them, as Oda replied, quote, I go for Kokoro-san. Another thing that Oda revealed in SBS was that each Straw Hat has an animal resemblance. Well, I'm not sure why or how Oda came to this conclusion, but apparently Nico Robin resembles a crane. I mean, if Oda wanted to make a bird similar to her, he could maybe, I don't know, go for the bird Robin? Not only that, but in another SBS, Oda was asked which flower would suit each of the Straw Hats. On Nico Robin, it was apparently a flower called Casablanca. Next, let's talk about the fact that Robin is the one that understands Luffy's thought process the most out of every one of the Straw Hats crew. I mean, think about it. When people were mentioning Marco, Luffy couldn't remember who that person was. But Robin, knowing Luffy, said that it's the guy that looks like a pineapple, and that was it. Luffy understood immediately who Marco was. Another small detail that not many people knew about Robin is that her, along with Usopp, are the ones that cut the rest of the Straw Hats' hair. Now, I'm not sure how either of them manages to do whatever this is for Frankie. Yeah, not even a certified stylist would do these crazy hairstyles if you ask me, let alone some pirates. Back in Fishman Island arc, the Straw Hats met a crack it. Well, for some reason, Nico Robin felt the need to draw it. Take a wild guess on how bizarre it looked. Yep, that's what it looked like. But before we reveal the final fact about Nico Robin, a reminder that this video was brought to you by Surfshark VPN. Support the channel and enjoy the benefits of their excellent VPN services. Download Surfshark VPN today. You thought that One Piece fans can ask some pretty bizarre questions for Oda, right? Well, wait till you hear this one question. A fan asked if Wapol ate Luffy, Nami, Sanji, Zoro, Chopper, Usopp, and Robin, and then performed the miracle combination, what would happen? Well, Oda went on to draw this abomination of a character that apparently has this twirl feature from Sanji's eyebrow, wears Luffy's hat, has Robin's hair, Chopper's antlers, Usopp's slingshot, Nami's hair on the back, and Zoro's swords. Check out this video where we present what would have happened if Doma turned Inosuke into a demon. Go on, check it out!